1:25 left to play in the first. Randy Foye is on the way. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Portland. They recover it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Singler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Rockets lead by 7.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
There's really no excuse for giving up easy baskets in transition. You got to get back and hustle.
Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Foye. Back to Green. Lawrence. He's covered by Singler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lawrence. Here's Hickson. Plays it up and banks it in. Hickson's got his first basket.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from the Prodigy.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
And Foye kicks to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Lawrence. He's covered by Singler. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 8. And back.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Jones is down low with Howard. Prodigy is up there with Harden, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The Prodigy in their last time out against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And Lawson, here we go. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lawson's got 6 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Shot from the top of the key. Gets it to fall in the bucket from the Prodigy. He's got 15. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. A follow the pass to Lawson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Harden drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Lawson dishes to Fareed on the wing of Flello. And another miss by Denver. Rockets leading by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a chance to check out some numbers for Aaron Aflalo. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor, and you can see where he ranks. He's putting up 14 points a night, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Here's the three. No good. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Molinari with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The Nuggets with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 17. Three-pointer. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, they are putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Pass to a flower. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic.
In for the Nuggets, J.J. Hickson.
Gallinari wide open. Traps in the tray. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Rockets, number 1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And Lawson, here we go.
Been a nice game for Ty Lawson. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Daniels, he's checked in for James Harden. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Denver.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
The prodigy passes to Ariza. Here's the prodigy. Lawson defending. No good from the prodigy.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Lawson, here we go. Cannot hit. Great D that time from the prodigy. Houston leading by 12. Dishes to Daniels. Off target from outside. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the call will go against the prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Green kicks to Foye. Back to Green. Pass to Lawrence. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. No good. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Ariza with the bucket.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 14-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And the Rockets making a change here. Singler's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Fareed is checked in. The Rockets again can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Foy dishes to Green. Fareed setting the pick for Green. Now the pass to Lawrence. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. 8th in rebounding, 8th in three-point shooting. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. You know, this is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
A good look for Singler. That one wide left.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 17. He dialed that one up from long distance. The prodigy's got 20.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The drive by Green. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
The feed now to Singler. Takes the three. And another three for Houston.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And a shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Foy, the pass to Fareed. Got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Houston. Pass to the prodigy. To the inside, Singler, and that one's good. Singler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Here's Foy. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the prodigy. The shot is off. And
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
back we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a game we've seen here for the prodigy. He has 20 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
Here's who Brian Shaw is starting the second half with. Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Austin and Aflalo are the 1 and 2, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's the screen. Wants in the pass to Nurkic. Wants to get it to Fareed and does.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Houston leading by 18. Here's the prodigy. And the layup falls. The Prodigy's got 22.
Really tough to get that shot off with.